Hey everyone, good evening. And today is the August 21st. So we're already 3 weeks into the month of August, and we have 10 more days to go through the 31 reasons to get over a breakup. So today, on the 21st day, we're going to talk about expressing gratitude. Yes. So, and that can go in like two different ways. So one of the ways is to express gratitude that you got over the breakup, but then to also express gratitude because you can do it from a heart-centered space. And what I mean by that is when we get over a breakup, when we finally heal, we get over the breakup and we become our true authentic selves, we can express gratitude from our hearts because we actually mean it. And it's not just because someone does something for us. It's because we can express gratitude because that's the place we're in. We're expressing gratitude because we're thankful for where we are as well. So one of the things, and Sakiri and I always talk about this, what we see in others is what we see in ourselves. And when we see someone doing something for us and we express gratitude for them, for what they've done, we're really expressing gratitude for ourselves. We're really thanking and being grateful for where we are today versus where we've been in the past. And whether it was the relationship or whether it was the breakup that you're going through right now, expressing gratitude is like one of the most fulfilling, and that was like yesterday's, but one of the most fulfilling feelings that you can experience. I mean, these are all fulfilling feelings, but at the same time, like, think about it. I don't, when's the last time you expressed gratitude? Okay. I'd like you to think about that. When's the last time you woke up in the morning, you just thanked out loud for where you are, what you've gone through, what you've overcome. And even if you haven't overcome it fully, we're talking about fully overcoming something, but even if you haven't overcome it, just expressing gratitude will release a lot of the tension and a lot of the feelings and emotions that are bottled up inside. When you can express gratitude for what you've been through and what you're going through, it sets you free from the shackles and being locked up and feeling like you're caged in a prison of emotions and prison of anger and hate and shame and resentment. And there's all of these feelings. But when we finally truly get over a breakup, and gratitude will get us to that point, but when we finally get over that breakup, we can express gratitude for everything. I can express gratitude from this pen right here because it allows me to write, it allows me to put my thoughts into my journal. It allows me to express myself into my journal. And again, my journal has no judgment because it's just for my eyes, unless I want to share it with someone. But you have to be careful who you share it with as well. Like Sakiria, I would share with her about my journal because I trust her and because she's close and because she understands who I am and what I'm doing. But to bring it back, it's not just the pen. I'm talking about everything. But you see, because of where I am today, like I can look at a pen and be grateful for it. And you might be looking at me like, what's wrong with this guy? I have no idea what the hell he's talking about. And you don't need to know what I'm talking about, not right now. And you probably don't understand the full extent of what I mean when I said to express gratitude. That's one of the blessings once we get over a breakup. You might not understand it because you're not at the same point as I am. And I'm not saying I'm better and I'm not saying I'm worse. I'm just saying that I'm at a different point. It took a lot of trial, error, hardships to get through the breakup in order to get where I am today. But this is why I'm sharing these things with you. This is why we're on day 21 out of 31 reasons to get over a breakup. Because not trying, because I'm telling you, I'm sharing with you some of the things that are absolutely amazing about finally getting over a breakup. You know, when we're going through a breakup, we can remain in the past, and this was great and that was good. And, if I could have changed and it was terrible. And you know what, I'm never dating again, or that, like, there's so many things. But when we can express gratitude for everything, and, it's always a work in progress. And again, I'm not saying I'm better or worse. I'm just at a different point. But the point I'm at now is that I can look back at my past relationship and I can actually say out loud, wow, I'm thankful for her, or I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for what she showed me about myself, because the people we're with and the breakup that we're getting through and going through, it's it's there to show us about ourselves. And the more we learn about ourselves, the more we can be grateful for what we actually have. And the universe or God or whatever you want to call it, source, light, energy, always puts us face to face with ourselves, puts a mirror in front of us. And so all these external events are going on outside of us, this relationship and then this breakup. But all it's doing is, when we start feeling those feelings have been inside of us for a long, long, long time. And so the breakup is actually showing us what we have inside, what's been eating at us, and whether it's self-worth or, confidence, and it could be so much. But what we focus on is a lot is self-worth. And when we go through a breakup and it hurts, there's a big void, there's a big gap right there. And that's what we discuss on the breakthrough call. We learn about you and what you're going through, but that void, that gap that you have, that you're starting to experience and you're starting to realize, which is why it's hard to get over a breakup, that gap, that void has been there for years. That's the reality. It's been there for years. But finally, once you get to a place that you can look back and be appreciative and be grateful that you were shown that emptiness and that void inside of you, that's one of the best feelings. Because what's better than being the best version of yourself? And when you can enter into a new relationship, whether you choose to or not, but when you start to enter into a new relationship, you want to enter it as you, as your true self. Because if you go into it in any way that's you today or you in the past, you will end up attracting the exact same type of people, relationships, things to show you that you have that emptiness and that void inside of you. So be grateful for what you're going through. Be grateful for what you've been through. And being grateful will lead you towards that healing, on that healing journey, until finally one day you're like, oh my gosh, I'm complete, I'm whole, and I'm grateful. Anyways, I'll see you guys